Another beautiful day in Seattle. We're starting our inspection. It is the first working day of the month. I'm up on the counter jib, and what I'm checking up here, I'm going to be out on the jib here in a second, but this is your main hoist line. So that's going to go all the way down to back there to the hoist pack. But I'm going to come up and give a visual inspection of this hoist line. Make sure the sheave back here is good, that the pins in there are good on both sides. I'll walk up to the top. We have pins and keepers right here, all good. There's the railing, climb up there. And come out to the very end of this railing. There's our Old Glory. Make sure this wind sail is good, that the pins and keepers are in there. Also, these counterweights have all their pins on the side. They're all sturdy, they're stuck in there. Man. But make sure that anemometer, you can see the anemometer up there spinning around due to our wind speed. But yeah, it's a beautiful view. There's the sound. But let's head out to the jib. Before we do that, quick stop. Make sure your pins, keepers, the sheave is good. I already checked all that. This is your trolley motor, trolley drum. We'll go over that. There's the trolley motor, and I'm gonna climb out to the basket out here, the trolley basket. What's up, buddy? The trolley basket, and I will ride the trolley all the way out and make sure to check all the lacings. The lacings are these guys right here. What we'll do is I'll go out, check the bottoms all the way out, and then on both sides, checking, looking for cracks or abrasion or any kind of worn lacing that doesn't look good. Also checking the trolley, all the inner workings of the trolley, which we'll go over that. And then on my way back, I'll check all the top of the lacings, make sure there's no broken lacings, there's no cracks, making sure to check all the pins, what have you. But I'm gonna put my phone down so I can climb out there. Now that I'm out here, standing out here on the trolley basket, there is the inner workings of the trolley, or actually both trolleys. We have two connected, which makes it a four-part. Normally this trolley from this point back will sit back, and that would just include this trolley, which would make it a two-part, but we've been lifting heavy, so we connect both of them. It gets us a higher capacity at a closer radius. But right here is the trolley tensioning drum. This line right here that I'm holding on to is the trolley line. We went through a couple weeks ago, tightened it up. You typically, when you put a tower up, they'll tension up the trolley line, and then because you've put stress on it, it will eventually stretch out a little bit. It puts a little bit of lag in there, so we go through and tension it back up, tighten it back up. So on our way out, we're going to check these sheaves where the trolley line runs through. Make sure to check the sheaves that the hoist line runs through, all through there. All the inner workings are good. Wheels on the trolley are good. Got Andrew down in the cab. Like I said, we're going to check all the lacings, the base of the lacings, so all these down here, these welds on both sides. And then we'll get to the different sections of, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections on this jib. And then on our way back, we'll check these pins up here and all the keepers. And then the bottom, you'll see it in a second. But ready? we go. Sure to check those sheaves. That trolley line looks good. The good thing about that is we tension it up. It was popping off this sheave, but that's actually pretty good. It's got tension on there now. Make sure to check these welds, both spots, back and forth. These pins down here, I'm gonna check, make sure that those keepers and those pins are in. Those are, they connect the bottom half of the different jib sections. Looking good. I know this is kind of a redundant, arduous kind of thing as far as looking. It's a lot of stuff to look at, but I'm so used to doing it very, very thorough with all these weld looks and all the pins, and it's something that I've done repeatedly more times than I could probably count, so that's why I'm able to do it so fast. And it's actually, I'm not really even doing it fast, but he's only in second gear right now. So we're getting out close to the end of the jib. This jib is actually really, really short. Sheaves okay, pins are okay, keeper's okay. This jib is really short. It's only 180 feet. My last one, if you guys remember, this is a Potane 268, MDT 268. That's what the crane is. The crane and the model and the size. The last one that I was on was a Potane, or I'm sorry, a Pioneer SK 575 or 575 32. So I had a jib length of there you go. I had a jib length of 262 feet. So this one is quite a bit shorter, and it's not very tall. We're at 160 feet right now. So I'm going to come up and you see things like that, like the pins, the keepers that are in there. I'm going to get out here and we're going to put our foot on that becket, make sure it's turning. It's all twisty. Yep, all good. Moves around. The tail on that becket is good. All the bolts are tight. The sheave's good. And we look at all these trolley lines. The hoist line. That's where the very tail, you see right there, the tail of the trolley line goes. And it wraps all the way through and comes back to here. But everything looks good out here. Obviously, beautiful view of Seattle and Bartell's parking lot. So we're gonna motion to Andrew to start coming back. There you go. Now we're gonna concentrate on these top welds. We've already checked everything on the bottom. And you notice the difference? Look at that size right there of these sheaves. All the top welds, you can tell on the inside and the outside. Now here is one section. And we're gonna look at that pin up here, these keepers. Make sure the other side is the same. And then we'll move on to the next one. And I can give, I don't have a radio or anything, but Andrew's watching me, so I'll just give him hand signals as far as keep on going. And he's done this with me quite a few times, so he knows that anytime I need to stop, I'll stop at each section. And there you go. Climb up there. Check these pins. Well, there you go. That's our inspection that we do on the first working day of every month. Now, I will do an additional inspection that I do every day. Check all the pins on my way down, all the keepers, all the cups, and make sure everything is good. All the lacings on the tower itself, and then the very base, make sure that all the bolts are secure and, you know, what have you. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to make sure to send the the old man down to the ground, and Andrew will do a block inspection, which is something that we actually do every working day. And yeah, hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I got nothing but love and blessings for all y'all out there, and I hope that you have an amazing week. Till next time, I'm Dusty. This is Fox Holler Homestead. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.